When you are learning about images and particularly compression, things like that, you will come across the width and height of a picture, and you'll need to know how many pixels are in there and what the depth is, and the total file size. This is quite a large picture, as you can see. It almost fills the screen. But we can sort of change the dimensions in a web page. So I'm going to show you how to do that now, because obviously I've lost a lot of my web page with all of these images, so I'm going to actually change them. So if I go back to my image, another attribute that I can use, I'm running out of real estate now, another attribute that I can use is to, on an image, is to set the width and height, and I need those words. So width equals, what I'm going to do is just divide this one by 10, so it's 1024, so I'm going to make that 102, and that is in quote marks, so it's a string. Okay, and I can set the height as well, height, and I'm going to set that 10%, so it's 88. So basically all I've done is knocked off the end digit. So if I save that and then reload my page, you'll notice that the image is now small. It's very small. But that's a trick, because the image was large and it's got to transfer that information from the web server that I got it from online. Let's say that's a couple of megabytes. It's still going to transfer the same amount of megabytes even though I've reduced the size on the screen. I've reduced that size. It doesn't mean that that image contains any less pixels or will load any quicker. And the idea of compression, particularly with images and with sound and with video, is to be able to transmit information from the client, from the server to the client quickly. Okay, so you compress it so that it's less megabytes, less gigabytes, whatever it is, to send it over the internet, so that it loads quicker. However, just changing the size of the file, how it is viewed on screen, is not exactly compressing it at all. It's still the same file, still the same size, still contains the same number of pixels. We just choose to view it smaller, and I'm going to choose to view all of my images smaller so that I can get some more real estate going here. So width equals, let's just make it, I don't know, 50 by 50 pixels. Width equals 50, height equals 50, and I'm going to repeat that for all of those images. So again, the images will still be original size. It's just that I am choosing to display them on the screen at a smaller size for the real estate. So, for example, if you're on your mobile phone on 3G and you've got sort of data issues, you're running out of data, although you've got a nice little picture of a tree on your screen, you've probably used up tons and tons of data in downloading it. And you don't want to be doing that. It's going to cost money. So if you want that size tree on your web page, then I wouldn't be really changing its width and height here. I would be editing the picture so that the picture is smaller and contains less pixels, less color, and can transfer quicker and use up less data and less cost to you. So I'm going to save that. Oh, it is saved. I'm going to refresh it, and all of my images are now smaller. Remember, all of these images, if they were transferring to your phone or your watch or whatever, are still the original size and would cost you tons of money just to get the smaller images.